difference between application without using the variables and with using variables. So if we don't use the variables, the number of measures will be increased. We need to create more number of measures. If we use a variable, it is enough to create a single variable, single measure. So that is the difference between without using variable and with using variable. So firstly, I am going to show you the application without using the variable. So in this case, what I am going to do is I am going to compare the present year total sales with the previous year total sales, and I am going to find the year-of-year percentage, that is percentage growth of mobile sold. So for that one, I am going into the mobile sold table. So this is my total this is my cost of the mobiles year wise which has been sold at different branches. So firstly, I will be using some measures, that is without using the variables. For that one, I need to create a new measure. This is the new measure I am going to create. So on the left hand side of the equal, you need to name the measure what you are going to give. So that is, I am going to give the name as sum of sales amount. So that is the name we have given to the measure 1. So in this case, we need to create 3 measures for the application without using the variable. So what I am going to do is I am going to sum up all these costs. So for that one, I am having a DAX function called as sum. So inside we need to give the total cost of the mobile. So that is in this cost we need to give. So that is under the table mobile sold. So give the name as mobiles. So mobile sold of cost. So it is going to sum up all the costs of the mobiles which were sold during all the years from start date to end date. So close the bracket, press enter. So that measure has been created successfully. So now add the measure to the table. Name the measure 2 as sales amount previous year. So that means we need to calculate the sales amount for the previous year in order to compare present year with the previous year. So calculate. So expression we need to give, filter we need to give. So expression is sum of sales amount. So that is we have created before. Sum of sales amount, which is the measure 1. So after that, you need to consider the period, that is sample period. So sample period last year. So inside that you need to give the dates from starting to ending. So for that one, I have created a date function inside the dates table. So this is the dates derived from the start date to end date. So I am going to use that one in the new measure, second one. So that is dates derived of date. So now close it, press enter. So now drag the second measure to the table. So sales amount previous year. So previous year. So in 2019, the sales were this much, and then the previous year means 2018 this much. So that has been placed here. Similarly for 2020, these are the total cost of mobiles, and that previous year for this one is 2019, so that one is here. So similarly for 2021, the total sales is this one, and previous year 2020, so this is here. So similarly here, so like this it is going to apply the DAX function. So that is the use of sales amount of previous year that we have used by using the sample period last year. And the third measure we are going to create here is regarding the YOY percentage. So again click on the new measure. Now the third measure is for the year of year growth percentage. So that one we are going to give it as sum of sales amount YOY, means year of year percentage. So the third step and final step without using the variable. So here we are going to use the if condition. So if the sum of sales amount so if it exists, then do the calculation, which is a divide operation. So divide, we are having a function in DAX, that is divide. So numerator we need to give, denominator we need to give. So numerator is x minus y and denominator is x. So here x is sum of sales amount and y is sales amount previous year. So that is x minus y. So say sum of sales amount. So here we need to give another bracket. Sum of sales amount minus sales amount previous year, once bracket close and a comma, that is now we need to give the denominator. So the denominator is sum of sales amount again. So now bracket close, again bracket close. So press enter. So that new measure will be created. So now we need to drag that new measure to the table we have created. So if you look at here, the third measure has been loaded to that mobile sold table. So drag that one to the table now, so that here you will be getting a column. So that is sum of sales amount YOY percentage. YOY means year of year, but we need to get it in a percentage. For that one, click on that one. So it will be directly going into the format option. So here you will be having percentage symbol. Click on that one, so that everything will be changed to the percentage here. So now it has been changed to percentage. So see here, so 2018 it is 100 percentage, 2019 it is 5.22 percentage, 2020 it is 2.13 percentage, 2021 its percentage is minus, and 2022 also its percentage is minus. So this is how you calculate the year of year percentage for the sales amount without using variables. So which requires 3 measures here. So now the second method is how to create variable which uses only single measure in order to reduce the number of measure statements. So for that one we need to create a new measure. New measure name I am going to give as YOY percentage. So now I am going to use a variable VAR, and the name of the variable I am going to give as sales. So that should be equal to the sum of the total cost of the mobile. So sum DAX you need to take, and inside that mobiles so sold cost. So bracket close. Now shift enter in order to go into the next new line. So shift enter, so it will be taking you to the new line. So the second statement is create another variable that is for the previous year sales amount, that is sales amount previous year, that is equal to, so we need to calculate, so same as before, but we are going to use in single statement. So expression we need to give, filter we need to give. Expression is that a sum of the mobiles sold. So that is the mobiles cost. So close that one. So comma, now filters, that is sample period sample period last year of derived dates. So derived dates of data, that is table is dates derived, and from that we need to consider the date we have used. So close the bracket and shift enter for another new line. So now we need to store or return the output. So for that one we are having a function called as return, and we need to use if statement in order to check the sales exists or not that year. So sales, because we have given the variable name, first variable as sales, so comma, now the operation, that is divide operation. Say divide, so that is x minus y, numerator is x minus y, that means x is sales, y is sales amount previous year. So sales, so xy means, that is the variables are shown with the xy, so two variables here, sales is one variable, sales amount previous year is one variable. So sales minus again sales amount previous year, comma, the second variable again in the denominator, that is sales, that is y, x minus y by x. So bracket close, press enter. So you will be getting the same percentage as before without creating the variable we have used there. So we got now the y percentage. So you can drag that one to the table now. Drag that one to table. So you will be getting the y percentage, but it is not in percentage. So what we need to do, click on that one and change it to percentage. So come back. So see here, same percentage you are going to get for all the years. So by using the variables. So without using the variables is this column, and with using the variables is this column. There is no change in the output. But here we are going to use three measures. But here we have used only single measure with multiple variables. So this is the difference between the application without using variables and with using the variables. So if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel, make me and help me to reach 1000 subscribers. So thank you so much.